8.5 weeks or so, and I have my glucose test today, which I'm not excited about. I thought I could be there by 8, chug the drink, and then at 9 was going to be my blood draw, but I have to be there at 9, and my blood draw is going to be at 10. So I'm not excited about that because I hate missing work right now because that means my days get eaten up. But gotta do what I got to do. Thinking it's gonna go pretty well. I am very hungry right now, but thinking it's gonna go really well. I have had I know you can't have like symptoms of gestational diabetes, but there can be signs, and I've just been like so frantic about that. I haven't had any. There's no history of diabetes in my family. There's no real history of diabetes on Matt's side. I don't know if that like is relevant, or if that matters, but I know that, so she should be good at least. Been making sure to keep sugars as low as possible. I have had a sweet tooth as of late, but I've also made sure to counter it with like high fiber and a lot of vegetables, because that's like how to prevent gestational diabetes is, vegetables, low sugar, proteins, fibers. So working out, which I do often. So yeah, not looking forward to it. Really hope I just pass the 1 hour test and I don't have to go back for any of the longer ones, because I think if I fail, they're going to make me just stay, which is going to be annoying because I have a lot to do at work. Yeah, work this year is actually super busy because I'm only there for like until January. So, and then I do go back afterward. After like 2 months, I go back. But yeah, so that's happening. But as far as how I'm doing really well. I don't understand weight gain right now. I'll get on the scale just to track it, and it feels like I'm gaining a pound a day right now. And I'm just like, I don't understand, because my clothes are actually kind of getting loose. Like I always feel like I'm having to like pull them up. Nothing's tight. I've even had like coworkers say, you look like you're getting smaller. And I'm like, yeah, well, my belly's getting bigger. And they're like, no, like you look like you're getting smaller. Like, because you can really only tell that I'm super pregnant depending on like the shirt I'm wearing. Like if it's a really tight one, you can see like the bump in the front kind of just because the shadows, or from the side. They're like, no, like from the front or the back, you look like you're shrinking. So I'm like, I don't know. But my scale, it feels like I'm gaining a pound a day, but I don't think I am. I think my overall weight gain is close to 20 pounds now. Yeah. It's about 20 pounds over 20 weeks. That is like a pound a week. What the hell? But I've fluctuated as well. But I also feel like this happens when I'm working out, because the 2 weeks that I didn't work out because I was still getting over my sinus infection, my weight actually went down. So it's probably, and like I do remember before getting pregnant, if I was working out like a lot, I just would gain weight. I think I forgot why it happened. I looked it up back in the day, and it's something to do with water retention. So just drinking a lot of water, making sure I'm trying not to like focus too much on the weight gain, because it's just a part of the process, and it's only for another like 12 weeks, and then I can get back in shape. I'm in shape, but I can get back to what I want to be at. It's not that big of a deal. I just don't want to gain a bunch of weight and then like have complications because of it, because I know that can happen too. My energy levels are fluctuating. Sometimes they're really high. Sometimes they're really, really low. Some days are good with sleep. Some days are bad with sleep. It's like a 50-50 right now. I am back to taking my calcium supplement at night, because calcium has a melatonin effect, and also it's calcium, so it's like good for you. Because it also has magnesium in it, and I thought it was magnesium that would help me sleep well, so I wasn't taking it, and I was taking that like calm powder, like a tea, like I'd mix it with hot water, and I drink that, and it's like it would relax me, but I wouldn't like sleep really hard or throughout the night. It was just kind of like, okay, like I'm sleeping. But back on my calcium supplement, I'm sleeping hard and it's starting to like even out again. And this is the issues with sleep are she kicks me a lot and I have to pee a lot. That's it. My rib ache pain or whatever is gone completely. So I don't know what was causing that. I don't really know. Probably something to do with working out. Because I've been doing like squats more. I've been doing back flies. You know, I've been focusing back on my back again. I don't know why I wasn't in the first place. I don't know why I quit, but that's gone. I can lay on my left side really, really well. I can lay on my back, lay on my right side. Just can't lay on my stomach, and I miss that so much. Some things I probably asked my doctor today is about back sleeping, because I mean, I know you shouldn't do it, or that's what like a lot of people say, like don't sleep on your back, don't sleep on your back, and I've always wondered why, so I like did some internet research, which I always take with a grain of salt. It always depends on the source, and it can be anecdotal, and it's, you know, a lot of people will just say like this happened one time and that's what it is for everything. But it like, because of like there's a blood vessel, like I want to say it's like it's not I don't think it's the aortic artery or whatever, because your aorta is in your neck, so some sort of arteries there or vein that when you're on your back it like compresses with the baby, because the baby's weight, and that can cause an issue with like numbing of legs and like lower fetal movement, and it's highly associated, or it's more associated with risk of stillbirth or miscarriage. But I don't know how true that is. She's actually most active when I'm on my back, which is why I try to sleep on my left side. My left side, she's pretty chill. I feel every once in a while on my back, she is insane. But on my right side, I don't feel her moving, like, at all. So that's why I've just been judging it based off of that. And that's how I know I'm on my back in the middle of the night, because I'll feel her moving around. And she'll kick at me. So, yeah, just some things to think about and question. Currently, I have to get my Tdap shot, even though I got it last year, like over a year and a half. Last September I got it, and then flu shot, and then Matt and I have been discussing when he's going to get his, because even though you can't get sick from a flu shot, it does kind of weaken your immune system, so you don't want to be sick, or you don't want to be around people who might be sick. So I want to get it like on a Friday afternoon after work, come home, take a shower, and just like quarantine ourselves for the weekend, so that we don't risk getting sick from anybody else, because it can suppress your immune system, just because that's how you create antibodies. So having to figure that out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a video over like current baby equipment and hopefully what our plan's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be like a vlog or if it's just gonna be like a recap of, hey, this is what we got. But I'm working on the baby shower video and it's almost done. It's really cute. But as far as baby's concerned, we do have a name for her. Some people know it, some people don't. We're still kind of like letting it get out before we make like an official announcement. She is so active. It actually is starting to get uncomfortable at times, because she likes to push on my right hip a lot. That's also where I think her butt is at, because it always like bulges out that way. And sometimes it just feels like she's like sticking her finger into certain places, because I'm like, that's kind of hurts. But when she's really, really active, it kind of starts to feel uncomfortable. It's still so weird to feel her rolling and moving around. I have a few videos of it. Also, it's funny because if anything goes on my stomach, she will kick at it now. Like, she will start moving. I can rest, like, my old phone that it doesn't work, so it's off. I can rest that on my stomach, and she will, like, play with it. If my hand's on my stomach, she'll move. If anyone puts their hand on my stomach, she'll react to it. She's been reacting to sounds a lot, like either bassy tones or very shrill sounds. She was reacting to... She doesn't react much to my voice, because I think she hears it all the time, but she reacts to other people's voices. and she's not reacting as much to Matt's voice anymore like she used to, so I think she's getting used to hearing his voice as well. So whenever I'm in a meeting or if I'm around a lot of people, she is going insane. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I'm just like making it up, but it's like the people I'm around the most, she's starting to calm down when they're talking, and then when it's like new people, that's when like she's all moving around like, who's this person? Like, what is this new thing? So yeah, I am up on my 10 minutes because I like to keep these as short as possible. I'm very hungry, so I'm just like slowly waiting till I can eat food. I still do have a cough, but I think that is completely allergy related because I would take Zyrtec and the cough would go away, but you can't take Zyrtec every single day. Even on the bottle, it advises not to do that, and being pregnant, I want to adhere to that. So I'm making sure I'm neti potting, I'm drinking a lot of fluids, like, you know, I'm trying to do a lot of holistic stuff, and then if it gets really, really bad, I'll take a Zyrtec just to help, you know, clean it out. But with everything getting colder, allergies are starting to go down. It's been really rainy, and when it's rainy and cold, my allergies aren't as bad as usual. So, and I think I'm getting my immunities back for being at school, so that's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish getting ready. I have my mascara to put on. I did a video on this one that I need to post. It's actually, I'm starting to like it more, so I might need to do a follow-up video on it, or at the end of that one, like 3 months later. So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish putting my mascara on and getting ready because I still have to get dressed. But you know what to do. It's the end of a video. Do the things.